So I was able to sit down with my aunt, of whom, of course, I've known all my life, for her to tell her story. Again, I knew that, like every person in America and beyond, you have at least a gay auntie or uncle. And at that time, I don't believe she was able to really sit down with a family member to really tell her story. And I thought it would be great to capture that story on film. One, to be informed of what it was like back then, because I feel as though she paved the way for me. And two, as like a time capsule, something that I can always go back with and watch and use that as inspiration to move the community forward here. So hopefully you walk away with some inspiration and some education of how it was like in the 90s and beyond being black and gay.
My name is Malik. I've been gay all my life actually, but out and gay 1988. I came out when I was 19 years old, 35 years ago.
Can you talk about that a little bit more? Do you remember like who you came out to and experience?
Wow. Yes, my friend Larry. Let me go there. My friend Larry, can I speak for
Yeah, go
friend?
ahead.
Well, anyway, he told me, if you do not let me eat you out, I'm going to go to your house. I'm going to tell your mother that you're gay. And I told him, you can't go tell her something that I don't know yet. However, I took him home to your grandmama's house so he can talk to her. And he showed her a card this lady gave me for being so nice and tutoring her in algebra. And it said, thank you, I love you so much, and I appreciate you. So, however, my brother John asked me, so are you gay? And I told him, well, as of right now, ain't no woman touched me, and I ain't touched one yet, but I'm ready. So, and that's how that goes.
Okay.
Oh my God, it's scary. You have to be a brave soul to be gay, and especially if you wanted to be out and to be gay. Those were the times that they were killing us, gelling us, disrespecting us, discriminating against us. If you look back in history, I can't give you the article right now, but a large amount of the crimes that were created or that was done to gay people. And that is still going on today. Definitely, yes. If I'm not prejudiced, let's get that out the way. I love everybody. I can take a Caucasian female. Hey, I love all women. Fat, black, brown, green, white, so let's get that out the way. If you were black versus being Caucasian or whatever of the lighter skin that was not African American, you had more privileges than we did. You were able to go places, hold hands, and people wouldn't bother you. But when it came to you being black, you were a bull tiger, you're somebody who needs some wood. Somebody told me the other day, this guy, you need wood. Females that were white had more job opportunities than we did. They looked at us funny and wanted us to cut our hair, change our hair. White females were able to go walk right on in with a butch style still and get the jobs that we were able to get, and to get through the places that we couldn't get to because they looked at us differently, from our dress style, which was no different than from their dress style. But they were more accepted than what we were. And we're still fighting for that acceptance today.
That's true.
Yes, ma'am. My mother.
Can you talk about it or any position to talk about?
Yeah.
But if it's too hard, Auntie, we don't have to talk about it.
Like I said, when Larry called himself was going to tell my mother I wasn't gay at that time. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I was. But by the age of 24, when I went to college at Eastern Michigan University, baby, I knew who I was. I had to tell my mother, though, and that broke her heart at the time. At the time, she didn't understand none of her kids, and not especially her baby, want to lay down with a woman, and her being Jehovah's Witness. As years went on, though, my mother told me, she said, you know what, no matter who you are, what you are, you be the best, you know, that you can be. And from there, Hillary, I accepted myself. There ain't nothing that you can call me. And like I said, this man said to me last week about a piece of wood. Didn't even bother me. Excuse me for crying, but that touched me to my soul. My very first love.
Can you talk more about that?
Oh, yes. Shauna. Woo. Light brown skin, 5'2", 124 pounds. Oh, my God. Hazel brown eyes. Oh, wow. Sweet soul and a beautiful spirit. And she liked it me, and I liked it her. And we became friends first. We went out on dates. We talked on the phone. We went on picnics. She came and met my family. I met her family. We would just do things together, bowling, all that kind of stuff, before we even thought about being intimate. And that was the most exciting time for me in my lifetime of starting out of being gay. Let's see. I think about things my mother told me as a kid. If you're going to do anything, be the best that you can be at it. Do not let nothing and nobody hold you back, including me. And when she told me that, that was enough for me. And beyond that, not only am I gay, I went out and I researched being gay, you know. I think no matter, even if you call yourself heterosexual, you need to go research that too. Research. You know, my mother told me if they didn't teach you that in school, go to the library. You can learn. We had our own encyclopedias. I read up on that before I decided to cross this line. Was this something I really wanted to do? So that's basically what I did. I didn't let nothing stop me.
Okay.
Tell you the truth, it's about the same. The men still come up to you disrespectfully, calling you butt-eggers. All you need is a piece of D-I-C-K. You ain't had the right one. You need a big one. Let me fulfill your fantasies. It's not about that. It's about respect. You don't want no gay guy coming to you telling something you ain't had the big one, the right one. You don't. So like I try to explain to them, it's disrespect no matter how you look at it. And then people are still coming up dead, murdered, because of their sexuality. And this has been going on a very long time. So. We have respect. How about that? Young folks have no respect in it. They don't even respect themselves. If they can get that respect back, you know, we as a community, we can't go speaking on no other kind of community right now. Because if a person, and I can't say all gay people, but a lot of them, if my lover is sitting here and I walk out the room, here comes somebody to hit on them. We didn't do that back in my day. And then if you mad, I'm mad with you, I'm not going to tell your girlfriend no bull crap because I'm upset with you. We didn't do them kind of things. We had more respect for each other. We were more morally in tune with one another. Another thing I like to say that I see that's different today, we had more clubs than y'all had, baby. We partied. We partied from, I'm going to tell you what time. We got off work at 5 o'clock. We can party to 6 o'clock in the morning. And that was from Sunday to Sunday. We had clubs almost on, if we didn't have a club on every block, we had a house we went to. And that was due to who you knew, or you got tickets to go. Just anybody couldn't go. But we had a lot of bars. And I wanted to go out the other day, and y'all don't have too much to go to. You have to ask yourself, young folks, ask yourself why. If I can give advice to the very young generation, I would tell you like this. I was speaking with my niece today. I said, if you're in a relationship and the person act like they don't value your wealth, your truth, let them go. If you're in a relationship, they're asking something of you that you yourself will not demand of them, let them go. I said, if you don't feel the love you're getting, my mother told me, leave now while it hurts, than later than it kills you. I would tell you now, love yourself, no matter what people call you, no matter how they hurt you, no matter what they say to you. If you love yourself, you can withstand anything. And don't go through the things that I went through. Name calling, don't let it bother you. Let it roll right off your sleeve. You got rights, you know. Speak up for yourself. And when I say speak up for yourself, I mean right. I mean go protest. You don't have to fight and run over nobody in your protesting. But protest, speak up, be a voice, be heard. And then as far as who you are, if somebody don't like you, love yourself and keep it moving, keep it pushing.